Hey y'all, and welcome back to another makeup tutorial. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am CharniqG. In today's video, we're going to be getting into a soft glam with a pop on the eye. My client wanted something very simple, but she also wanted her eyes to pop out just a little bit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this makeup tutorial. So I'm just prepping her skin. Now, I'm not going to keep telling y'all that the key to a flawless makeup application is the skin prep. Like, you do not want to skip out on this step. Trust me on this, okay? You don't want to just use foundation primer. Make sure you are prioritizing prepping your skin, whether it's for your own makeup or your client's face. Now that the skin is all prepped and ready to go, now we can apply her foundation. So y'all know I love to use my NARS foundation, and I've been wanting to try a new foundation out. And no, nothing is wrong with the NARS foundation. I love it down, okay? I just been wanting to get more into trying other brands out, and you know, just to compare, because I know for me, like, once I love a product, girl, I sticks with it forever. So I'm definitely gonna be open to trying new products real soon. So I'm using a new product to highlight my client's face. So this is like a concealer stick pen from YSL. Now, if you watch my video on how to receive free makeup PR, you guys know I mentioned this product in my video, and I love this concealer. The coverage is pretty good. Now, what I will say is, comparing this to the Tarte Shape Concealer, Tarte Shape Concealer is definitely more thicker and has way more of a coverage, okay? So just a FYI. But I do feel like this concealer is perfect for just that minimum coverage, not too much. So I won't be contouring her cheeks, so I skipped that part and apply Juvia's Place Cream Blush, and I'm drying that down with my fan because I love for my products to dry down before going in and blending them out. But I am still going to contour her nose, so I'm using concealer from Tarte Shape. So I'm blending out her blush first, then I'll be blending out everywhere that we highlighted. Now, this is why I love for my products to dry down. Like, it blends out so well, and I think the biggest thing for me is it cuts down on blending time, y'all, because when you let the product sit and dry down, you won't be blending forever. So definitely try this out, because who wants to be spending all day blending? Because I feel like the more wet it is, the harder and the longer it takes to blend your products out. So yes, let your products dry down some, let it get tacky. Also, I would recommend using, like, switching out your brushes, because I don't know if y'all can tell by the video, but of course, like, I feel like the concealer and the blush was mixing together, so it kind of made her under eye a little bit more pink for my liking. So I recommend switching out your brushes and kind of like going back and forth with the brush, because when you blend out the blush area, the brush gets pink, which means when you blend out the rest of your under eye, that product can spread. So yeah, just a FYI, I recommend. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but sometimes it does. So yeah, be mindful of that. One thing about me, I'm going to blend and blend and blend till I cannot blend no more, because look at the skin. I want that application to give skin. I want it to give butter, like, yeah. So I'm gonna make sure I blend until I can't blend no more, okay? So now it's time to go in and set her face. I'm going in with the OG Laura Mercier translucent powder. Y'all know this is my favorite brand when it comes to setting powders. They eat down, okay? And I'm taking my powder puff and just pressing that powder into her skin everywhere that we highlighted. So I'm also setting the rest of her face with that translucent powder. But instead of using the powder puff, I like to take one of my fluffy, bigger brushes to apply the translucent powder. So I'm applying it everywhere else on her face, and I'm also going to go in on top of that powder with her foundation powder. This has always been like my little technique. Like, I love to go in and set the rest of the face with translucent powder first, and then go on top of that with her foundation powder. So I'm setting the rest of her face with her foundation powder, also setting her blush with the Juvia's Place blush powders. I think this is volume 4 or either the volume 5 palette, either one of those. But I'm setting her blush, and of course y'all know we got to carve out the face. And even though we didn't really contour her cheeks, I'm still going to carve out her face, also carving out the sides of her nose as well. Also, if you want to avoid going super dark for the nose contour, also recommend using translucent powder to set the nose contour, because it's already dark to my liking. So there's no need for me to take like a dark foundation powder to set her contour, because I don't want it to be super dark. So this is also a great way on how you can prevent your nose from looking super harsh when it comes to contouring it. Use some translucent powder. So for her brows, I'm taking Morphe brow pomade to draw and fill in her brows. And to clean her brows, I'm using Tarte Shape Concealer in 2 different shades. Y'all know I love to go in with my 2-shade method. Also, my Bare Minerals concealer brush, my favorite concealer brush, because y'all always ask me, what brush is that, girl? What brush is that? That is the Bare Minerals concealer brush. Link on my Amazon storefront, also down below. So we're going to blend that concealer out, and I'm also going to go in and set that base with some translucent powder, just a tad bit, just to get that base nice and matte. So for her eye makeup, I wanted just a slight pop, but not too much. So I'm going to do a half cut crease. So I've been loving this technique where you take some concealer and apply it on the eyelid as a eyeshadow base, and you can always go back in and set that concealer. So that's what I did. So I took some brown concealer and applied it halfway on her crease, and I went back in with some brown eyeshadow color, like a brown eyeshadow shade, and just set it on top of that concealer color. And to deepen this up, I just continue to go darker and darker as far as the eyeshadow color. So I also want to add some warmth as well. So I took a orange eyeshadow shade and applied it right above that brown, but I didn't take it all the way where the brown was. I just stopped it kind of like halfway in between that brown. Okay, so to clean this up, I'm going to take my concealer brush, and like I said, we're only doing a half cut crease. And yeah, it was already coming together exactly how I was picturing it in my head, child, because I want to keep the colors very neutral, very simple, but again, I wanted her eyes to really pop out. So I'm blending that concealer halfway on her eyelid, and I'm going to blend that out and also go in and set that with some translucent powder. So for the rest of her eye, I'm taking a new eyeshadow shade and blending that all over her eyelid. I also wanted to add a little bit more pop because I felt like something's missing. I'm taking like a loose pigment shimmer, gold shimmer, and I'm just applying that right where the crease is, but I'm not taking it all the way on her eyelid, and it just gave the eye a slight glow, and that's what I was going for. And this shimmer definitely made her eyes pop out even more. So yeah, I'm happy that I decided to add that because it came out so pretty. So her eyes are done for now. I'm finishing up the top of her brows by cleaning them up, and I'm gonna go in and blend that out and also set that with some translucent powder. Okay, the face is coming together. Let's finish these eyes. So I'm taking some concealer and applying it right on her waterline. I'm going to set that concealer again with the translucent powder, y'all. Okay, I need to just get y'all some translucent powder because baby, it comes in handy for so many steps. So I set that concealer on her waterline with some translucent powder. I'm taking some brown eyeshadow and going right underneath that concealer. So I'm taking that same foundation powder that we use to set her face. I'm going to use that to pat away the extra powder. Now, I don't care if my clients have baby lashes or long bottom lashes. I am always going to apply bottom mascara to my clients' bottom lashes because it just gives the eye a nice pop. Like, I just love this step. I never skip out on mascara. Okay, so I'm adding a little shimmer to her cheeks and also that little dot in the middle of the nose. This is the first spray. I'm going in with the Morphe Setting Mist. And for the lips, I'm keeping it simple, like my everyday go-to lip combo that I love to do on my clients. So the brown lip liner with the nude in the middle. Actually, I decided to add a little color. So I did go in and also add like some burgundy to outline her lips. And I'm going in with a nude lip color, and I kept her lips matte because I love the matte look. Sprayed it again with the Morphe setting spray, and I'm patting that setting spray in, and this is the final look. It came out so pretty. I mean, I absolutely love it. Let me know down below what y'all think of this look. I think the pop on the lips really gave it that nice little touch, that nice little finish. Okay, so thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to check down below my description box for all the product details. Don't forget to subscribe if you made it all the way through. Love y'all so much, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye.